Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Vieira. Oh, super ball. Oh, well played. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he's intervened well there. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
He has found the way through. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Danger averted for now. Distributed tidily. And here's Nedved. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Nunes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. This might spell danger. Decent hit! Goal! Barcelona! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the...
Terrific header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Nedved. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Maldini gets over and intercepts. And that has been clubbed away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Out towards the flank. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ernest. Drogba. Oh, that's nice. Can he put it away? That's a nicely measured pass. Now it's Zico. Bellingham.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Bellingham.
Hoeneß really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely intercepted. Vieira. He's through here. Neuer can pick that up. Moved on forwards. Neuer is there to clear. Batistuta proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can...
Zico! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo. Cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back on the way.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's the chance to counter. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
With a predatory goal.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
El dorsal 12.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Vieira. And it's Zico. Raul. And he's been shifted off it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ball played for Zico. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Shot. Big chance! That's another chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, it certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Hoeneß just still couldn't find a teammate when they had an overload in the box. All very frustrating.
La asistencia a este partido asciende
Stood
a
up well to him there.
97.559 espectadores.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Hullet, chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Rafael Leao. Roberto... Oh, diving header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Bullet instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Vieira. Interesting ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, quality. Oh, they could be caught out here. Araujo. Now it's Hullet. Vieira. He's had it taken off him.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 19. Serán sustituidos.
Oh no, what has happened? Has a goal! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Manchester United take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. Well, he got rid.
Oh, what has happened here? Valverde. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Goes down, but nothing given.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Haaland really needed...
Header! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal.
Oh, he's been... Can he finish? And it's there! And they are cruising away. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he's done it again. He's got his... And the shot! And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
5 minutes to add. He can run onto that. Haaland! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Done delicately. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now that's well seen too. And we're done. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here. Some good work on the right flank here. Van Dijk proves too strong. And it's Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Rummenigge. Oblak can claim that.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
Roberto Carlos. Messi. He could be in here. That has been cut short. Manchester United have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts. He's through, it's one-on-one! Pedri! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There's the hit! And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Balten does really well to win the ball there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Hullet. Some really good ball movement. Look at the space here. He gets big. Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Hullet. Nedved. Heads it! Goal! Manchester United! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That's Joao Felix. And the finish! Ronaldinho. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Hernes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Nedved. Rummenigge powering forward here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's a goal kick. And it's Nedved.
Full
Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Alexander-Arnold pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Joao Felix. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Joao Felix. He's onside. Oh no, this does not... And Messi! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Persepolis has the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, well played, well played. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Manchester United head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Rodri.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Messi. And the ball is out of play. Rafael Leao goes steaming forward. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Bale. Haaland. Oh, that was right. Hits one! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United go into the lead. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Persepolis are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
The attendance for this
So we've reached the hour mark.
29,950.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Always onto this. Oh, that's fabulous.
Persepolis showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Joao Felix, and he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. Hermes does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Bale. Joao Felix.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Threads one in. Shot could be... Mbappe! That has not worked out as planned.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Messi. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Persepolis really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's being shifted off it. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Rafael Leao. Rodri. Joao Felix. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Bale. Bale, plenty to aim at here. Nedved. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And he was alert to it. Joao Felix, Pedri, very much into the last knockings. He's got the shot away! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 79.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's how...
And the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Tries a shot! And he's following up! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Manchester United have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up. I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
Dixon. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Nedved. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Nedved. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Up he goes! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And here's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Great defending, strong and determined. This is promising. Hits one! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United have their second corner now. David Villa with the clearance. Look at the space here. Neymar chooses to go back. Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's a good spell of possession, this. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Stoichkov. Now it's Griezmann. Played back in. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Now there's a... He's had a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Bale. Real chance! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball, and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Shot a goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. He is through here! Played it, he gets big! And he's taking no chances there. And it's Neymar. And here's Bale. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bayern Munich trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Messi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal, 1-0 the score. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira gets across to intercept that. And here's Hullet. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nedved. And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Deco.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Seedorf. That's been intercepted. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's had it taken off him. Rummenigge. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. No way through, so back it comes. Tomiyasu defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Pullet, and he's got... And Pullet! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bayern Munich with the corner, there first. Bergami attempts a clearance, and here's Messi. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's lost his man here. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Manchester United really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Bergami. Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now he's off and running. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's through here. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the game has already resumed here. Big chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos chooses to go cross-field. Pullet.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Deco. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Very nicely done. That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gone behind for a goal kick. Tomiyasu cuts out the pass. And it's Luis Suarez. Great ball, and he's in. Has a goal! And it's in! Bayern Munich are all square. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
And the shot! Seedorf.
The attendance for this
Manchester
match was
United perhaps contemplating their
60,810.
next change here. He could be in here. And a shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, what has happened? Shapes to shoot! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Manchester United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Quite a threat. He's got the shot away! Araujo clears it away. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the counter is on. Araujo. And here's Haaland. Rafael Leao. Now it's Gullit. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 13, Gullit. Number 9, Suarez.
It's really well cleared.
Number 11,
Almost
Deco.
75 minutes on the
Number
clock
6,
now.
Seydorf.
And now they can
Number
spring out of
5,
defence.
Messi. Coming on the field, number 17.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Number 18, Nedved.
Tries a header!
Number 15, Ronaldinho. Number
Bit of an
20,
he's having a go!
Maradona. Substitution.
Manchester United clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus are all very good, even at this late stage now.
He's picked. Can he finish? It is a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looks to clip it forward. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Gullit, and that could set him on his way. And it's hoisted clear. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, smashing header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rafael Leao. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Ronaldinho. Haaland. And here's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Neuer. The final seconds now. Vieira. Rummenigge. And it's Nedved. Well, played right into his path. Goes down, but nothing given. And the referee brings it to a close. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That is good alertness.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. Up he goes! There he is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Yeah.
So, a breakthrough already. Pull it. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pull it. Zanetti. Can he get onto this? Rijkaard tries to clear. Oh, that's well spotted. Zanetti crosses.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Collar. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Nicely spread. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Hullet. Ernest. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. Hullet gets a foot in here. Oh, that's clever. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's gone direct here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh no, what? And the shot! Really well taken goal. Manchester United are back on level terms. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Hullet. Rummenigge! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rummenigge. Nedved. Thuram getting this one clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. That has been knocked clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Roberto Carlos. Hernes. Edmilson. And it's Zanetti. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Hullet. Hernes.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Baron. And it's Zanetti. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hullet. Goes searching with that cross. Keeper sees it all the way. And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Changement en cours.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Can he finish? Goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
It's a mighty effort! It's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And here's Drogba. Oh, good. He's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Nedved actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. In with a header! It's gone for a throw-in. Oh no, what has happened here? That has been cut short. Oh, well played, well played. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bale. Chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again. Cleared without complication. Nesta is there, and he can get that clear. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Manchester United have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Nedved. That is ended up in no man's land. Nedved. That's an excellent interception. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Thuram.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Ah, Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil.
Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Let's a look and place it forward.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Nedved did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely aimed pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Big header! In for the pieces! That is decidedly lacking.
Manchester United certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And he's managed to get free. It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot could be on. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Right card. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Bale. Maldini gets it away. And the counter is on. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from it.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Chance here to counter. Manchester United leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos. Bale. Hits one! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal.
Here's the whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Attention, changement.
And we're off again. This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Platini. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, great ball! Seedorf. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Platini was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Haaland. Nice ball, and he's in here. Seedorf, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rafael Leao. Plenty to wait. Rafael Leao! Leicester gets rid without sophistication. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next... Just the goalkeeper to beat. Bullets! They've scored! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Now this could be a chance. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Plays a delicate ball, and he cuts out the supply. Well, there's the clearance. Just about up to 75 minutes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Nedved. Nedved looking to get on the end of this. Oh, smashing header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Luis Suarez. Le numéro 8. Le numéro 15. Le numéro 20. Sidor. À leur place, le numéro 7. Le numéro 11.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Big chance!
Now, oh, what has happened here? And another try! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength. And the shot! It's a loose ball. And that would have won it.
Bullet just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Maldini. Haaland does really well to win the ball there. And he's on his way! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a fine interception. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And the pass is intercepted. Ronaldinho.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Mateus. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. And that is that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly they have Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely weighted ball, and he's intervened well there. And it's Neymar. He is through here. Moved on forwards. Pullet is firing after that one. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. That has been cut short. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's nice. That's an excellent interception. Vieira gets rid without sophistication. He won't be happy with that one. Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back, and endeared himself to the fans even more by getting on the score sheet. Remember that game in Madrid back in 2022?
Doesn't get much bigger, better than those capital Catalan conflicts. 4-0 in the end?
Absolutely, yes.
And no, that was never going to make it. It's a good spell of possession, this.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Rummenigge gets through on it. Now the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Neymar. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Hernes. And it's Nedved.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's Roberto Carlos. And that has put paid to that. And he thumps it clear. He's had it taken off him. He can get that clear. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. There will be a throw-in. Played over towards the opposite flank. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Oh, good-looking ball. It's a goal kick. Now it's Rafael Leao. Hernes. Real chance here. Great chance. It's there. Manchester United are back on level terms.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Could be danger here. There's the shot. And it's a goal.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Number 17.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1.
21.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Coming on the field.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Number 4. Ronaldinho.
Bale. And he's lost his man. Real chance! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Oh, shooting chance! Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos. Strong running down that left flank. And the shots! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vieira. Hernes. Pass is just off target. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Nedved. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Bale. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he can clear it away. Bale. Bale powering forward here, closing in on goal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. And it's Seedorf. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Messi. Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Steaming on goalwards. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got away. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Ernest. And here's Bale. Oh, what a pitch! Ronaldinho! And yes, it's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Manchester United are having a ball here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldinho. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Bale. And here's Ribéry. Nice interception, well timed. Ernest.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. He's picked his way through. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
He's tried one! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Played into space out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
There will be 3 minutes added
Oh, that's
time.
beautifully weighted. Can he put it away? It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, and that will be the final act. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Van der Vaart. He could be in here. Well read. And the danger is averted. Neymar. Gnabry. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a throw. Played towards the other side. And that is a little undercooked. Pass somewhat off target. That's a nicely measured pass. And no, that was never going to make it. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Drogba. Now it's Nedved. Rafael Leao. And a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nice ball, and he's in here. That pass has been well intercepted. Van der Vaart. Interesting ball. He gets big! Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Ronaldinho. And the shot! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
What about the pass, Peter? It was...
Has a look and has a go. Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Mbappe brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Nedved. Oh, smashing header! And more, and more, and more! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So it's down to business here. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, well played. Tries to get it clear. And here's Bale. Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back. And
oh, shooting chance! And he's straight offside. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ernest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball swung in. Nedved. Ernest. And it's Messi. Lewis. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Stood up well to him there. Well timed, excellent interception. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Cruyff, he's got away. Ernest. Good running, strong and purposeful. Bale. Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Roberto Carlos. Araujo herring after the ball here. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nedved.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Eto'o. No luck with that dink over the top. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's a great ball. Cleared away. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Messi. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Eto'o. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
And now they can clear their lines. And it's Bale. Oh, that's a fine interception. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Is there any support? He might not need it. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's Haaland. And he was alert to it. Goes forward. Now he's off and running. That is good alertness. So what can they make of this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Some really good ball movement. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's an errant pass.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Eto'o. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back on the way.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in...
Messi is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking. He could be in here, and that's not going to reach. That's a sharp pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Cruyff. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Forwards and with intent. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Hernes. Nedved. And now the breakaway. And he's managed to get free. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Manchester United are still that goal to the good. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Chouameni, Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Messi.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Neymar. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. Bayer, in the context of the game, he must save it. It's bounced back off the post. And one more try.
Substitution on the field.
This is their second corner of the game.
Erling Haaland. Number 22.
Rudiger tries to
Number
clear.
9. Neymar.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
26.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball has bounced loose now.
Number 8.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Number 20.
He's made sure that's not getting through. He's got the shot away! He has done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao for Valverde. Rummenigge. He's found the way through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rafael Leao. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well. Manchester United can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And they're quick to get it back. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Rudiger works it forward. Rummenigge. Rafael Leao. Lovely feet. Valverde. There he goes, motoring forward. Xavi Alonso. And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. And it's Hullet.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out towards the right wing. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the closest thing to goalkeeping perfection is this guy, Manuel Neuer. We all know about his abilities with the ball, but I want to keep an eye on his leadership. Such a vocal presence who accepts nothing but perfection from his defence and, of course, himself.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. He shifted it to the flank. The ball has bounced loose now. Thuram does really well there, he is strong. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Hullet. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hullet. And that has been knocked clear. And now the breakaway. Rummenigge.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got away. And he was alert to it. Well, that's well spotted.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. And here's Hullet. And he cuts out the supply. Indonesia trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb...
And he'll shoot here! Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, what about a counter-attack? Driving forward. Neymar. Hullet. Rummenigge. Nicely aimed pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too. Nedved. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Hullet. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Neymar. Oh, that's nice. Good delivery, but no joy.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's hoisted clear. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Looking for options for movement. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Skims one in. That's going to go a long way. Here comes him. He gets big. And they can counter here. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hullet. Oh, that's a key interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's free, he has got space. Not the most accurate pass. And that interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great.
Chance! He's got a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Terrific header. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rafael Leao. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Now it's Rafael Leao. In comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
That's a good run he's making there. Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
むくんでますね。
And it's been taken short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
649.
In with the challenge. Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
He's picked his way through. And here's Haaland. Great hit! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And it's Bale. Gets a good foot in there. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Neuer punts it upfield. Ernest. He is through here. Now it's Bale. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 4 coming up here. Gets his head to it. Cleared without complication. And he skips past his man. Vieira. Look at the space here.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That is good alertness. Oh, super find.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
19.
So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Coming on the field.
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Substitution in progress.
Valverde. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That looks a good ball through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Oh, what a climb! And yes, it's there! And he is just ripping it up. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival.